My mom passed in 2022. We had just started to make peace when she died suddenly. There was no closure, no hug, no I love you to hold on to. And it wrecked me in a way I didn't expect. Nobody tells you that when your mom dies, a piece of you dies too. See, in my life, I've lived through abuse, heartache, trauma. I've also lived through a heart attack and a near-death experience. In fact, 2 months ago, they put a stent in my heart. I had a very large blockage. I've battled depression. I've stood on the edge and wondered if I mattered. But you know what? Jesus met me there. Not in the church pew. Not when everything was perfect. But in my mess. My tears, my darkest night. Now, I still send seed. But I don't do it just to sell because I want. I do it because I want to bring light, hope, joy. I want to remind others that you can rise, that your story still matters, that you still matter. This is why I talk about mental health, why I show up with lax and funny memes sometimes, random thoughts, posts that are real. I try to be real. And I just want to say, if you're struggling right now, I see you. I understand you. And I want you to know that you're not alone. You're not. I see you. Jesus sees me. I want you to know that no matter how far you've gone, it's not too late. My mom left a message when they put her in hospice, and I can quote the message word for word because it replays in my mind every day. She said, I'm going to say goodbye to you and the grandkids. I'm in hospice and I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry about that. And then she said, I've never done anything wrong except to marry your dad. That was it. So, I didn't get the call. I played the message. And I tried to call her back. Over and over. I found where she was at. I called the place, the hospice, every day, a bunch of times a day. Told them to tell her that I loved her. I wanted her to fight. I wanted her to be okay. She had told me she was going to come here. And I believed her. I had really started to believe it. And I thought we were going to heal. When my mom and me would talk on the phone, we'd talk for hours. And then sometimes it was still the toxic way it was. I didn't have support from my blood family. I reached out to my dad at the advice of my aunt to let him know that my mom had passed. And I was met with cuss words and him saying he had no daughter. And at attending a funeral for my mom, he said not just no, but HE double hockey sticks. No. My aunt only it seemed like everybody was just on the outside again looking in. They were gonna do their own ceremony. Obviously I wasn't invited. They wanted to see my mom's body. Nobody offered to help get her here. Not at all. But it was very clear. They repeated requests for me to go in my mom's house and get the TV that was her. And I couldn't even go in the house yet. I hadn't had a death certificate. But I never saw my mom's body because I couldn't afford to get her from Florida to here. I had to donate her to science. They sent the ashes and her death certificate 6 weeks later. And the only calls I kept getting was, I didn't let anyone see my mom's body. As my mom, can't tell you how much I need my mom. If I didn't matter to my parents, then how could I possibly matter to anyone? I guess I'm just... I miss so much. I thought I'd be fine. You know, she's not in pain now. I know she got saved and she's in heaven. But I'm still stuck here in my own personal hell. Prisoner of my own mind. Did everybody lose their lives? People don't see the other side of the coin. Your parent, you're supposed to be strong, you're supposed to have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. But I know someone who does. I know someone who will reach down, no matter how alone you are, you feel, and he will hold you. And one day, all of our tears will be wiped away. And I just want you to know that I understand. I really do. If I've ever hurt anyone or said the wrong thing, I'm sorry. I'm awkward around people in real life. They call it neurodivergent. I have the attention span of a walnut. Say the wrong thing a lot. I'm getting older. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I tried. I started. I wanted to sell Scentsy because I wanted that sense of accomplishment. You know, the few happy memories I have are, my mom made the house smell so good. She was the kind of person that everything had to be absolutely perfect, no dust, everything had to be exactly in its place. And if you moved it just a speck, she'd know it. But at Christmas time, it would smell so good. My mom always smelled good. And I guess because I have that happy, just a little bit to hang on to, that's why it's so important to me. I know people are like, well, it's not a need. But it is. if it helps your mental health, if it brings a smile, then it's important. It really is. It's a need. Because we're not promised tomorrow. You never know. Somebody walks out the door, it's the last time you see was the last time. You might know that the last time was the last time. And I know this isn't a happy post and it's raw, but it's real. The internet is so fake most of the time, and we all use filters, and you know, we try to make everything look so positive, but life isn't positive, and all we've got is each other, each moment. You know, wear that dress. We'll save it for a special occasion, because every day's special. Use that good china. Hug each other. You don't get these moments back. Take care of yourselves. It's really